Now, we don't know if this works because it's not been proven, but we do understand there is something called this common law right to travel. Gypsies use the common law right to travel.
This might be the same thing. Sorry, John.
Yeah.
On the inland waterways on a narrowboat, does all this still apply?
You're lucky.
Yeah, they still claim that they use common law against you.
No, could you say again?
Sorry, it's quite complicated. They're established a corporation, British Waterways.
Yeah.
They still claim that you can use common law against you to say they own the land.
Yeah, now that's very interesting because on one hand they deny common law and on the other hand they start to use it because they used it against some ambulance drivers recently. So it's very interesting what's happening at the moment. It would be something I would look into on your behalf or talk to some other individuals who...
Nobody seems to know I'm asking a lot of questions, so it's quite complicated. Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Know what call they use.
I've got a question about ID cards.
ID cards, yeah, that's a good one.
Seems to be a bit of a thorny problem because like that statute is trying to get people to accept responsibility as a human being for their person. How would you deal with that?
What, the ID card?
Yeah.
And stick it up their arse. That's my dealing with it, I'm sorry. They can stick it out their arse. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not basically interested in anything they do.
This is
Yes,
a
ma'am.
totally different question, but what does that symbol mean that you've designed?
I knew you were going to ask that. This is the first time ever. Right. There's an ancient lake. Oh, I don't want to get into this. Right. I'll tell you. No, I will explain. I will explain. Right.
Quick ways.
Right. This here is an ancient symbol. There's an ancient language that come from Cornwall. Do you know? No one knows about it. Well, Are you Cornish?
Yeah.
I've got something to tell you. Guess where I was born? St Michael's Mount. I'm a Cornishman. I'm in bloody England trying to save your arses. I'm joking. It's all the same to me. The old place is the same. Right. This symbol here, if you separate it, and that symbol here, if you separate the two, they mean two different things. One means man, and the other one means God. And when they're joined, yeah, you're at one. So it's actually, probably the best way of putting it. It's a no, and this was done deliberately because it's got 13. There's 13 around that, and it was done deliberately because that really pisses some people off. It does. No, what happened was we didn't know this, and about 22 years ago I tattooed a sign on the back of my hand. I didn't know what it was, but it turns out that's what it is. So I put it on my hand about 20, 22, 23 years ago. And that's what that sign means. We found it out in an ancient... This ancient alphabet has been used... basically, the same alphabet is in Cornwall and Wales, as a man that we know called Alan Wilson can explain all about this. Eh? Come what? No, yeah. It's not Celtic, it's before that. Celtic was made up in the 1700s. This language is the same as the Cherokee Indians. They use the same language. And it turns out that this had gone all over the world way, way before. And Hebrew's based on this, not the other way around. That's absolute, yeah. This means you're at one with whatever's up there. Yeah? That's all it means. Yeah.
Thank you. On a really practical level,
Yes.
if I was to get a fine or something to the post that said talk to me, where can I, as a British citizen, go for help?
Are you a what? A citizen? Are you? Do we live in a republic?
I honestly,
You don't know what to call yourself, do you? It's very difficult.
so much of the stuff you said tonight.
It's hard. I know, sweetheart. I'm only riding you. Right.
Like,
Where do you go?
you know, what, I mean, I don't know the first thing about law or about... I don't know what my rights are.
But
I
you.
really don't know anything.
Well, the best thing to do, I'll be quite honest with you, what you need to do is just start talking to people. Because what happens is, the most amazing... Right. I'll give you an example, right? Excuse me. Human beings only really change when they're on the epitome of their own demise. That's why the world's like it is. Because we will only change when we have no other choice. Okay? Because this is what's controlling us. And until such time as we can basically switch this off, and that's what's happening to us at the moment. That's what's happening worldwide. What's happening in the world is actual. Not natural, actual. Okay? If you start talking to like-minded people, if you want to put it that way, okay, or whatever you want to do, you suddenly realise that there is nuggets of wisdom coming out. What the world is, it's abound with knowledge, but it has no wisdom. And you, and you, and you use it naturally. Start using it.
You have 3 days to send something back rejected for cause. They don't tell you that because it's not in their interest.
But you do, yeah, there's a lot. Actually, this gentleman, Richard, and quite a few people on the TPUC and a couple of other places know a lot about these subjects, and we're always willing to help you. We try and answer every email, but it's practically impossible because of the amount of emails we get and telephone calls. So it's quite difficult. Yes?
John, sorry, there was a slide earlier that was talking about consent.
Yes.
And whether a person's action or inaction could...
It's basically what this gentleman just said.
Right, but is there examples somewhere find examples of where a non-action might give consent?
Yeah, the think-free forums are fantastic. If you look on the web, see, one of my goals, and I know you're going to find this very strange, and you will find this strange, but one of my goals is to get the internet shut down. One of my goals is to actually shut the internet down. I want to shut it down. Because I know that that gentleman's world over there, all of their legal world is controlled via the internet. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. You shut that internet down and the whole legal illusion, the whole illusion across the world will shut down with it. Because if you understand the money system, I've shown you money's not real. You know it's not real. But there's 2 tiers of money. There's the digital world and there's the world of the slaves. And the digital world is not regulated by anybody. And they just add noughts and take noughts off and do what they want. When the internet goes, what happens to all them wonderful figures on a computer screen? Gone in the blink of an eye.
You know, Google went today for about 3 hours and fucking lost about 45 million or whatever.
Fantastic.
Actually,
sorry. The internet is a tool being used. Internet basically, one second. The internet basically mimics how we can naturally communicate. Okay, it's a mimic of us. It was designed that way. That's why. Yeah, I remember only a little while ago that when you were buying a laptop like that, and that was going to be costing you 800 quid. They now cost like £149. They want you to have the internet. They're going to give you a bugger free. Internet 2 is not new. It's been about for years. The pipeline comes into Liverpool. I know that because I know an NTL bloke who told me it. Nothing's new. They want you to have the internet because when you've got the internet, the stuff. There's a gentleman that we know who can look at websites and he'll show you what really is there. He just looks at it. Have you seen the Harry Potter stuff? Have you seen it? No? Get a Harry Potter film, the latest one they brought out, and look at the picture and study it. You won't see it. But when you look close enough and someone actually points it out to you, you can actually see the words sex, 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 everywhere. And when you suddenly start to realise that this stuff is there, it's all over the place. They want to destroy it. What are they trying to do? See, this is it. This is the simplicity of it. The way that they win is to keep you in here. The internet keeps you in here. You cannot find what you need externally. What you're looking for, you already possess. You just don't know where to look. It's already in you. You can't be told it. I can't tell you anything. It's for you to realise it. When you realise it, then it's your truth. Then it becomes truth.
Have a final round of applause for John here.